I like to say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it, and it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? What's good, what's good, what's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to you. Shout out to Champ 1988, June Sports, No Data, Soulmonger, Frankie Shy. Shout out to my dude Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Monogamous Player Tiny by Designs in the building. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Cardio King. What's going on? Out of Mind. Steve O'Baby in the building. Jay Walker. Jadeism. Melps Z. What's going on? Jay Bowen in the building. B is in the building. Raymond is in the motherfucking building. Fuquan is in the building. Corey, shout out to you, man. We about to get it in today, man. D's Nuts is in the building. Pause. Cleve, Jimmy, Lionel, what's going on? Blastomatic is in the building. Devon is in the building. Quasar, Mig Pro, what's going on? So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. So today's topic, we're talking about 5 lies that women tell to protect men's feelings. Okay, we got to get into this.
I don't know what to do.
You know what I'm saying? Because dudes be in their feelings when they be dealing with these women. So what you got to understand is that women will sometimes lie to you guys and tell you some bullshit because they don't want you to feel upset, angry, frustrated. They don't want to bruise your ego. They don't want you to get in your feelings and shit, right? So you got to understand that the things that I'm going to talk about today, these lies, understand that if you hear these, and you probably heard these at some point, but if you hear these, or if you're in a situation with a woman and she's talking to you this way or saying these things, understand that she's lying to you because she might think that, you just might be, a bitch ass nigga. So she thinks you a bitch ass because she's like, okay, this nigga, he can't take it. You know what I'm saying? He just can't take it. But anyway, before we get into all of that, guys, remember, and shout out to April for putting this up here because there's only 2 days left for the Masculine Identity Membership Sale, where you get $1. You understand what I'm saying? Join it for $1 right now. So if you go to masculineidentitymembership.com right now, make sure you guys go to Masculine Identity Membership right the fuck now. Go there. Get up on there. Because if you're on the Masculine Identity Membership right now, what happens is that you can join for only $1, but it's only 2 days left. Okay? 2 days left. So don't fuck around. Do not fuck around and miss out on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com.
Do it.
You understand?
Just do it.
Where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com. And right now on the Bad Boy Membership, we have the program, 10 Rules for Giving Women Your Time and Attention. Make sure you guys get that shit. Go to badboymembership.com right now. Join the Bad Boy Membership.
Do it.
You understand?
Just do it.
So you can check out this program plus all the other audio and video programs on the Bad Boy Membership. All right. So guys, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this shit. Okay, let's get into this shit. We're talking about, 5 lies women tell to protect men's feelings. And we're going to talk about, why women sugarcoat the truth. right? And one of the things you got to understand is the reason why, women sugarcoat the truth and got to lie to you guys is because, most guys are not strong enough to handle the truth, right? So what happens is this, because women have to be clever and manipulative to get what they want out here in these streets, right? What happens is that you guys basically live with a certain narrative that women tell you, right? Now, because women sell you a certain narrative, right? You have a certain way that you look at women, the way you think about women, and the way that you assume women operate, right? So what happens is that when you have this sort of, outlook on women, right? Women can't really tell you the truth because they've been sort of lying to you from the jump. But the reason why they've been lying to you from the jump is because they have to survive out here in these streets. So for example, a lot of you guys will tell women that they're sluts, whores, thoughts, and for the streets and all this other stuff if they have sex. You understand? Or if they have sex a lot or whatever it is like that. The truth is women like to have sex a lot, right? But what happens is that women have to pretend that they're not out here doing this little shit, this type of stuff. So you see women out here, you talk to them, they act like they're not doing the shit, right? So because they act like they're not doing that type of shit, you have a certain reality or perception of who you think women are and how they operate. So you're like, women aren't out here fucking and sucking like that. Only the whores do that. Regular normal women aren't out here fucking and sucking. You understand what I'm saying? So now what happens is that you deal with this woman, right? And even though she's fucking and sucking, she has to tell you or act like she ain't fucking or sucking. Why? Because she doesn't want you to get into your feelings. You understand? And so this is how it goes. So what I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to show you 5 lies that women tell, right? That is going to let you know that she's trying to basically protect your feelings. So if you hear any of these things, remember, it's because she thinks that you a bitch ass nigga. Okay? So let's jump into this. Let's jump into this. So let's talk about the first one. And again, guys, you guys can call up. Number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So guys, call up. Donate $5 or more to call up. Also, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. So now let's go into number 1. Now, number 1 is the more obvious one. And this is something that you guys will hear, right? And the first lie that women tell to protect your feelings is, I need an emotional connection to have sex. I need an emotional connection to have sex. Now, how is this protecting your feelings? See, the reason why this is protecting your feelings is because if she actually told you what was really going on, then you would be upset. So meaning, if she actually said to you, hey, listen, I'm not fucking you because I'm not really sexually attracted to you like that. Or I'm not fucking you because I'm trying to string this along so that you can invest more time and energy into me. Or I'm not fucking you because I want you to be, my boyfriend. And, I don't want you to think I'm a slut because you know how you guys think with the slut thing. And you don't want to wife up a slut and so forth and so on. So that's why they're telling you they need an emotional connection, because that will protect your feelings, because they don't want to tell you the truth, right? So now what happens is that if you believe this, then it's easier for her to deal with you. Because if you take that on and believe it, that she needs an emotional connection to have sex, then what happens is, even though you may want to have sex now, right? Because she's telling you this and you believe it, you think, oh, well, I guess it's okay if I wait because since this is what she needs, let me continue to deal with her in this way, non-sexually, and let me do all these things I can do to get that emotional connection. But the reality is that if she met a guy who she was really, 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 really sexually attracted to, she would fuck him that night. But she's telling you she needs an emotional connection because she can't tell you, hey, listen, I'm not really that sexually attracted to you. If I was, I would be fucking you now. Because if she told you that, you'd be mad. So she has to protect your feelings and tell you, hey, I just, I need an emotional connection. That's what they say. You understand? And see, a lot of guys think this because a lot of guys are not that guy. So because a lot of guys are not that guy, they fall under the category of women, of guys who women are going to tell that bullshit to. You understand? So if a woman tells you, right, that she needs an emotional connection to have sex, that just means that she think you a bitch ass nigga. She think you a bitch ass nigga. Just understand that. All right? That's how it goes down. Now let's move on to number 2, because that was too easy. That was too easy. Y'all probably already knew that. That's too easy. Let's go to number 2. Now this one, oh man, this is the lie that women love to tell y'all motherfuckers to protect your feelings. And if you hear a woman say this shit, bruh, just understand that 9 times out of 10 she's lying. Now there's probably 1 time out of 10 where she might be telling you the truth, but 9 times out of 10, if a woman tell you this, she is lying. Okay? And number 2 is when a woman tells you that you are the best sex she's ever had. See, when a woman tells you that you're the best sex she's ever had, right? Usually she's lying, and she's telling you that because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. You understand? Now, especially if a woman says it to you, if you asked her, if you said, hey, baby, hey, girl, am I the best you ever had? And she's like, yes, daddy. Right? So now she's telling you that because she don't want to hurt your feelings. But the best she ever had was that nigga she met 2 years ago who just came out of jail and fucked the shit out of her. You understand what I'm saying? That's the best she ever had. See, the best she ever had was the nigga that was sleeping on her couch who ain't had nowhere to go. That's the best she ever had. You understand what I'm saying? See, the nigga who ain't got no job, the motherfucker who basically, was borrowing her car and asking her to borrow $20, that guy was the best she ever had. You understand what I'm saying? Not you. See, this you got to understand, man. What happens is that if you need to ask her, hey, am I the best you ever had? You ain't the best she ever had. Because the guy who fucked her, who was the best she ever had, he don't need to ask. You understand what I'm saying? He don't need to ask. So if a woman is telling you, right, that you're the best sex she's ever had, she's just telling you that to protect your feelings. She's just telling you that to protect your feelings. Because you asked her, you was like, am I the best you ever had? She was like, yeah, daddy, you the best ever had. You know why she's telling you that? Because she thinks you a bitch ass nigga. She thinks you a bitch ass nigga. So just understand that. First of all, you guys shouldn't really be asking chicks, are you the best that she's ever had? That's the most simp question ever. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I don't give a fuck if I was the best that a chick ever had. I really don't give a shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not there like, hey, am I the best you ever had? Like, I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. But see, a lot of you guys give a shit because y'all be in your feelings and stuff. And you want to be the best she's ever had. You understand? Crazy. But anyway, so let's move on to number 3. So number 3, the third lie women tell you to protect your feelings, your little bitty feelings, is when a woman says, I've only been with X amount of guys. So if you ever been in a situation where you're seeing a girl, dating a girl, hooking up with a girl or whatever, and she tells you that she's only been with X amount of guys, right? She's lying to you to protect your feelings. Shout out to my dude K Zaggin in the building. There's another reason women might tell you that you're the best they ever had is to get you to believe that they're satisfied with you because most guys are so into their egos, you think she won't cheat. Exactly. That's a fact. But yeah, if a woman tells you, hey, listen, I've only been with 3 guys in my life. I've only been with 2 guys in my life. Understand that they are lying to you to protect your feelings. Because if she knows that if you know how much guys she fucked, how much dick she had, you understand what I'm saying? If you knew how much dick she had, right? You feel some type of way, right? It'll make you feel bad because you weren't the first to hit it. Y'all remember that Ray J song? I hit it first. Like, y'all want to hit it first. You understand what I'm saying? But you're going to be in your feelings knowing that a bunch of other niggas hit it first. And this is why you even asked the question, am I the best you ever had? You understand? But understand that the fact that you're even in the conversation to have where she's telling you about X amount of guys she's had, understand the reason why she's telling you that shit is, you guessed it, because she thinks you a bitch ass nigga. You know That is why, because the fact that you're even having the conversation, right, is either A, you asked her, which means you a bitch ass nigga, which is why you asked her how much dick she's ever had and how much guys she's fucked with, which is why she has to lie to you and tell you the low number so you won't be in your feelings. Or if she volunteered that information, most likely what happens is she volunteered the information because she sees you as the type of guy who wants to know that information because you a bitch ass nigga. You understand? So either way, she's telling you these things to protect your feelings. She wants you to think that she's damn near a virgin so that you don't feel some type of way about being with her seriously. You understand? That's how it works. See, what happens is when a chick feels like she needs to protect your feelings, what she's basically saying is that you're weak. She's like, this nigga's weak. So I got to tell him some bullshit so that he don't get in his little feelings. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what happens. So understand, if you're getting into any of these conversations with women, if women are telling you these things, right, that's because they're trying to protect your feelings, and they're trying to protect your feelings because they think you're weak. And see, what happens is that you asking them certain questions like this already shows you're weak, but her choosing to volunteer the information means that there's something you're doing or saying that makes her assume you're that type of guy who's weak, right? So she's like, let me get ahead of this situation and tell him, that I've only been with 2 guys, so we can get that out the way so that he can, take me seriously as girlfriend material. Because I know all these bitch ass niggas care about body count. So I gotta tell them that I'm not a thought out here, even though I'm out here fucking and sucking. You understand? So that's why women, are gonna lie to protect your feelings. You feel what I'm saying? That's number 3 now. Number 4. Oh, this is, man, listen. Number 4 is very interesting because number 4, this is really her trying to protect your feelings. But number 4, a woman would never admit to this, but I'm going to tell you right now that this, I'm going to tell you they are lying when they say this. They are lying when they do this. So don't believe them. Just understand that this is happening. So number 4 is this. The 4th lie that women tell to protect a man's feelings is acting like she is not disappointed that you couldn't get it up. Listen, Women will act like it's all right. Oh, no, it's okay. It's all right. We can try later. No, it's all right. You know, we can probably try next time. And in her head, she's like, this nigga can't even get this dick hard. I'm trying to get some dick, and this nigga can't fuck me. I'm telling you, women act like they are not disappointed. They'll smile in your face. They'll act like it's okay, but it's not okay. You understand what I'm saying? It is not okay. Trust me. It's not okay. And what you got to understand is this, right? This is not to say that she will not want to have sex with you again. It's not to say that, you know, she is like hating you now or something. But what I'm saying is that the disappointment is there. Don't ever think that just because she's being nice about it, that she don't think it's okay. Just letting you know now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know she is disappointed you can't get that thing up because she was trying to get dick down. You understand? She's trying to get dick down. See, sometimes chicks will, you know, they'll feel some type of way because they may think it's something about them. They're like, oh, what's wrong with me? Why he can't get it up? They'll think about that shit too, but they're still disappointed. You understand what I'm saying? They are disappointed when that shit happens. So, you know, he said, then they go talk about you in these group chats. Exactly. Nigga, I'm telling you, you know, I've been in situations where I couldn't get it up and I'm like, yup, it's Rizzy. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over. Pack it up. Let's go. Time to move on. Time to move on. You understand what I'm saying? And hey, it just is what it is. But I'm telling you right now that when a woman acts like she's okay with it, it's a lie. She's doing this to protect your feelings. She's doing it to protect your feelings. Just understand that. You got to know this. All right. So that's number 4. Now, number 5. Let's get to the 5th one. And guys, if you want to call up, call in number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So if you guys want to call in, hold on. Did I not have the Skype on? Is that why I wasn't calling in? Oh shit, I didn't even have the Skype on. God damn it. My bad. The Skype is coming on now. I didn't even have the Skype in this whole time. My bad. All right, I'm opening up the Skype now. But let's move on to number 5. So now number 5. So the fifth lie women tell to protect men's feelings, right, is when she acts like she's not into, right, the type of guy that you're not. I'm saying it again. She acts like she's not into the type of guy that you're not. So what does that mean? So let's say, for example, you know, you're the type of guy who is, let's say you're a guy who's short, right? And she likes you though. And so she'll say some shit like, you know, I'm really not into like really tall guys like that. Right? But she's lying. She's actually into tall guys, but for some reason she's into you and you just happen to be short. So she's going to lie to you and act like she's not into tall guys. You understand? That's what women will do. For example, you might, for example, be a guy who is, you know, has a dad bod or some shit. Right? And she'll be like, oh, you know, I really like your dad bod. I like your little belly. It's so cute. I'm not really into guys that's all muscly and all that other stuff. No, she's lying. She's into guys who are muscly also, but she likes you too. But she's lying to you, acting like she don't like the guys with muscles. And vice versa. You could be a motherfucker with muscles And she'd be like, oh yeah, I really like guys who are fit. Like guys who aren't fit, I just don't deal with those guys. I know you like to go to the gym 5 days a week, and I really admire that because I don't really like guys who aren't fit. And she lying to you, bro. She don't give a nigga. She just fucked the dude with a pot belly the other day. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that she's going to say, oh, I don't like insert other thing here because you are not that, but she's lying. She absolutely likes that. But to protect your feelings, she's going to act like she's not into that thing that you're not. Do you see what I'm saying? So don't get all gassed up, get all in, start getting a big ego thinking, oh man, she's not into all that other shit. This is why guys end up getting cheated on and be shocked. It'd be like, I mean, I don't understand why she had sex with Chad. She told me that she doesn't like that. She told me she only likes dad bods. I don't understand why she was fucking Chad. No, nigga, she was lying to you to protect your feelings. Because she knows you're not Chad. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works. So don't sit there and start believing, you know what I'm saying, all this bullshit. You said, or whatever guy she happens to work with that tells her he's not a threat and not to worry about him. She's really, exactly. That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example. That's real shit. She be talking about, oh, don't worry about, Jeff from the job. What are you talking about? Don't worry about him. He's just a nice guy at the job. I would never touch Jeff. Are you crazy? Ill. Right? And Jeff is the work husband. You understand what I'm saying? So don't believe it. Do not believe it. You understand what I'm saying? But remember, all these things are to protect your feelings. And remember, the reason why she's trying to protect your feelings is because she thinks you a bitch ass nigga. You understand? So understand that, women, they're doing this because they think you're weak. You understand what I'm saying? They think you're weak. So the thing you got to understand is that you don't want to have a situation where you're talking to a woman or interacting with a woman and she's coming at you with these lies, right? Because she thinks you're weak. See, you have to be very careful about how women perceive you, because how women perceive you is how they're going to act towards you. So if you notice that a woman is lying to you to protect your feelings, understand that means that she thinks you're weak. And so what happens is that if you decide to continue to deal with this particular woman, understand that you have to make sure that she doesn't think you're weak. So it's in your best interest to respond and sort of like change the direction of her perception. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that if you're dealing with this woman and she's coming at you like this because she thinks you're weak, then what happens is that her energy towards you is not going to be of a woman who is really cooperative, a woman who's really going to be cooperative on a consistent basis, basically. Because at first she may be lying to you to protect your feelings because she likes you. And at this point, let's say it's the beginning of the relationship or situation, she wants to stay on your good side. She wants you to really like her, whatever it is like that. But at the end of the day, though, what happens is that after a while, because she thinks you're weak, right? Then she's going to treat you like how she treats weak motherfuckers. Because at first it's going to be to protect your feelings because why? She's attracted to you and interested in you. But then if it keeps going and she realizes you're a weak motherfucker, then it's going to turn into, disdain and resentment. And shout out to J Bone. So J Bone sent in $10 so you guys can call in. You got 2 free calls if you guys want to call in. So shout out to J Bone for getting that shit cracking. So if you guys want to call up. The caller number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. You feel what I'm saying? And we will get that shit going. You feel me? And we will make that happen. All right. Let me see. You said Kobe sent 15 too. Word? Okay, so shout out to Kobe. Hold on, I think. Oh yeah, Kobe did send 15. So Kobe, appreciate you, fam. So if you guys couldn't have some free calls. Hold on, let me see. We got 706. Let me try to get 706 on the line. Hold on. Let me get 786. My bad. 786 was popping. Who this?
What's up, Carl? It's Jeremy. I donated.
I appreciate it. Appreciate the donation, fam. See you there. I see what's going on. So it's good.
So yeah, Carl. Basically, it was a topic that I want to talk about. I sent you like 2 weeks ago. I sent you a video through a DM, and it was a video of the Look Money status. I know you probably haven't had time to do it. I just want to know if I didn't see that shit. Yeah, I gotta look at that shit. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll look at it and then I'll definitely. Well, actually, you know what? Send it to me again now, so I have it at the top of my joint, and then I'll look into it because I didn't even get to look at that shit. No, yeah, I know you busy. All right, Carl. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. You do it, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother.
Man, peace.
All right, so let's go to 678. 678. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's going on? It's Darren Jones out of Atlanta, Georgia.
What's going on, fam? Did you donate?
I thought they had you know what I'm saying?
Are you coming for the free call? Okay, so what's going on? What's your question?
Shit, I got a question on so this shit that I've been dealing with for like 5 years, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So like she's very promiscuous. And then, you know what I'm saying, she used to lie to me at first. Just, you know what I'm saying, just to protect my feelings or whatever. But now, you know, I figure her out and I understand, like, you know what I'm saying, she deals with other guys other than me. So, you know what I'm saying, I came to her and I was like, you know, I know, like, you know what I'm saying, you got other dudes and all that. And basically, you know what I'm saying, I just show her I accept who she is so she can stop lying. Do you think that would make her closer to me, that she know that I know that she is promiscuous and, you know what I'm saying, I accept the fact that she is?
So wait, so was this your girlfriend or just a chick you was fucking?
I mean, it's like this. We never made no title for real. Like I really look at it as an open relationship because we've been dealing with each other for so long. Like, well, we never made the title. You know what I mean?
So if y'all never made a title, then that's not your girl, right?
Nah.
Right. So then you ain't even got. Yeah. So you ain't even got to have that conversation with her. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no. So what I'm saying is, like, if she's not your girl and you're not her man, then y'all free to go do whatever y'all do with whoever. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But I'm trying to figure out why she would always lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? We be talking about getting in a relationship, but we never really made that commitment.
So wait, she would lie about what?
Like, I'm the only dude she talked to and shit like that.
Okay.
I'm the only dude that she fucked.
So she would volunteer that information, or you would ask her, is she the only guy?
I mean, like sometimes the conversation will come along, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying, do you deal with anybody else or whatever? So you
would ask her that?
No, I didn't directly ask her that. Sometimes she would volunteer the information, but you know, most of the time it was just, you know, conversation that led to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm only talking to you, you know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. So you say you've been seeing her for 5 years?
Yeah.
And what do y'all do? Y'all going out on dates and shit? Or what do y'all do? Y'all just fuck, or y'all going out on dates and hanging out and doing other shit?
Okay, yeah, we going on dates, we hanging out, we doing all that. You know?
Okay, so then why are you doing all that and she not your girl?
I mean, I fuck with her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she, you know, she's just someone that I'm really cool with, you know, I'm close with.
Right, but see,
we just ain't never made that title.
Right, but that's why she's saying that to you, because you're acting like her boyfriend. So she wants to tell you, oh, I'm not fucking with any other guys, because she wants to keep getting that boyfriend energy from you.
Stop that, that's real.
You see what I'm saying?
Also, I remember when she be lying about little dumb shit, like, you know what I mean? Like little stupid shit. Like, I feel like she just compulsive liar sometimes. And then, you know what I'm saying? Today I cut her ass off, like I blocked her. You think that's like, you think I should unblock her, or you think I should just, you know what I'm saying, let it slide? Like, you know, not worry about her lies and all that other shit.
Wait. Hold on. You said you say you blocked her?
Yeah.
For what?
She lied and shit. Like,
you blocked her for what? My bad. Go ahead. I missed that part. You blocked her for what?
Because she lies, like, about little small stupid shit.
Like what? What she lie about?
You know what I mean? Like, it was like today and yesterday, like, she was like, well, nah, she was like, so she on her way to a cruise, like, and shit, like, so she was like, she busy. So, today and yesterday, so I was like, all right, cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Just hit me when you get off the cruise, and I just blocked after that. Because I don't really got time, you know, to deal with no lies and shit.
Bro, let me tell you where you fucking up. This is why you fucking up. You fucking up because you are consistently dealing with this woman, right? And you are giving her boyfriend energy, acting like her boyfriend, but not being her boyfriend. So what happens is that she is trying to continue to be with you and deal with you because she's getting boyfriend experience with you. So so what happens is that she's acting like she's not doing anything else because she wants you to stick around. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're giving her the energy, right? But at the same time, why are you acting like, what is the point of you doing all this extra shit if this is a chick who's not your girl and you're acting like she's your girl? Like you're all over the place, bro.
I mean, yeah, you right. I mean, like, at the same time, like, I know she act like I'm the only one she's dealing with, but I already told her, like, I already know that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you can be straight up with me. And then, you know, I already figured you out. So I already know you dealing with other niggas and shit, but I don't really care.
But why? Okay, so let me ask you a question. Why don't you wife her up?
I mean, she actually, like, she promiscuous. I ain't about to, you know what I'm saying, wife mode. You know what I mean? Like that.
So you're not gonna wife up a girl who you think is promiscuous, but you gonna act like you her man. That don't make no sense.
But I'm not acting like I'm her man.
Yes,
like,
you are,
know,
nigga.
like,
what are you talking about? You fucking hanging out with the chick, laying up under her, fucking asking her about her going on some cruises and shit. If this was a girl you was just fucking, then you would just fuck and keep it pushing and call her to fuck and that's it. But you up there acting like a boyfriend by doing all this extra shit, but you don't want to claim the girl, but then at the same time, you don't want her doing nothing else with nobody. That don't make sense, bro. You got to choose a side.
Nah. I used to be like, I didn't want her dealing with nobody else, but now I'm at the point where it's like, I don't really give a fuck because I've been doing my own thing.
But bro, why didn't you want her dealing with anybody else?
I don't know, like, it's just a thing, like, you know what I'm saying?
What's the thing? What thing?
Like, some dudes, like, we just like fucking with a woman that just fuck with us. You feel me? Like,
I know it's called. You know what that's called? It's called having a girlfriend, nigga. What are you talking about? You like? I just want a woman that fuck with me. Well, then that should be your girl. Then what are you talking about?
She can't be my girl because she out here, like, you feel me? Like, not.
Y'all niggas are wild. What is wrong with y'all fucking modern males? Yo, you're like, well, I'm fucking with her and I like her and we're doing boyfriend girlfriend shit, but I don't want her to be my girlfriend because she out here fucking with other people, but I don't want her to fuck with other people. Okay, well, why don't you make her your girl? Well, I can't make her my girl because she fucking with other people. Nigga, what? Y'all are schizophrenic as hell.
So what you think I should do in this situation? Like, she, you know what I'm saying? We basically friends with benefit or open relationship, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? Like,
no, it ain't no open relationship. It ain't no friend. Y'all niggas are messy. You're just in a situation where you're dangling the possibility of a relationship because you're acting like her man. and she is trying to act as if she's only dealing with you so she can keep getting boyfriend energy. That's all that's happening. And it's dysfunctional. So what I'm saying to you is either make that woman your girl or drop her. That's your only two options, bro. This is ridiculous.
All right, so I know you got a girl and a wife. So how you deal with, you know what I'm saying, you know, your wife fucking with other niggas and shit?
Don't worry about that. You can't handle that shit. You need to either get with this woman, make her your girl, and then when she's your girl, you can say, hey, listen, it's just us two, and then that's that. Right? Now, if that's the case, that if you don't want to do that, then stop seeing her and let her go on her way, bro.
So you think I should just cut her off just because I don't want to make her my girl?
Yes, that's the only two options, brother. Either cut her off or you make her your girl. Because what happens is that if you keep doing what you're doing, right, you're going to be frustrated because you're going to feel some type of way about her fucking with some other guy. And then she's going to feel some type of way about you feeling some type of way about her fucking with some other guy. Because you know what she's going to say? She'll be like, nigga, you ain't my man. And then she gonna start bringing you drama because you're trying to hold the pussy hostage, but you ain't trying to be in a situation where y'all are actually together.
See, I used to be like that, but like I said, like now I'm at the point where I don't really give a damn that she got other niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point where I got my own shit and she got home. You feel me? Like, and you know, I like her. So
then if that's the case, stop doing non-sexual shit with her. Just tell her to come over, have sex, and tell her to keep it pushing. Why don't you do that?
Oh yeah, you right. But I know if I do that shit, man, she gonna get sad and all that other shit. Because you know, I be, you know what I'm saying, I'm very intimate. And, you know,
nigga, what are you talking about, man? What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, not intimate, but you know, I'm affectionate with her, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Call it. That's why I said you need to just leave her or wife her. You can't even, bro. You can't even just fuck her. You're just exactly, you in love, nigga.
Bro, it's hard to leave her, bro.
Why is it hard? Why is it hard?
I'm emotionally attached with her. I can't.
You got you got feelings, man. I don't know what to do. Come on, caller. What is going on? See, this is why she lying to you. Bro. That's why she lying to you. Because to protect your feelings. She don't want you to know. Do you know she get her back blown out on the cruise or where the fuck she going?
I already know that. So I told her before she even get on that motherfucker, I was like, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just goddamn be safe.
So wait, tell me the truth. That shit hurt your heart, right? You that shit.
Nah,
that shit make you feel some type of way.
It's at the point, bro, because at the point, like, it's like I've been having hoes and shit. You know, it's like I know she got her little hoes and shit, so I can't even be mad about it. So you know what I'm saying? Since I do love her and shit.
Oh, see, like, exactly, exactly. We knew you love her. We know you love her. So if you love her, what's the issue? Why don't you just wife it up, bro? Stop listening to the red pill. The red pill's wrong. They don't know nothing about relationships. You listen to the red pill telling you can't wife her up because she fucked a bunch of niggas. Nigga, you love that woman, bro.
No,
Stop it.
I'm not listening to red pill, bro. I don't even know about this shit. Like I know that pure minded shit and all that ain't real for real. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying.
Come on, man. Wife that girl up. Listen, make that girl your girl and invite me to the wedding. That's all I'm saying, man. Stop playing. All right, bro. Stop fucking around. I'm gonna holler at you, man. I got a few more calls to go. I appreciate it. All right, so 470. What's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on? Who this?
Yo, this is Jackson.
Jackson
18 from Atlanta.
What's going on? Did you donate?
Yeah, I'm doing a free call by J Money.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so you got one question. What's the question?
All right, so I had this situation with a woman I was dealing with. Basically, I kind of relate to the topic too, but I couldn't really like get it up. Like it was kind of weird because.
Wait, hold on. You say you couldn't get it up, and you 18 years old, nigga? God damn.
Oh wait, it wasn't like that though. It was weird because I know a lot of guys when they're in this mentality, they get like too excited, but it was like I was the opposite. And coming from like my experience, I never would thought this would happen to me. But hey, it was unpredictable because certain positions, you know, I was strong, but then other times it just couldn't happen, bro. So I just wanted to like get your insight on it.
So how many women you been with in your life?
Like 2.
Okay, so it happened with both women?
No.
It just happened with just that one girl?
Yeah.
And how many? Like you only been with her one time?
Yeah, like yeah.
Okay, I mean, bro, you young, man. It's probably. Listen, you ain't had enough situations to really see if you shit is going crazy with your stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, don't worry too much about it. But when it happened, what did she say? What the girl said?
I mean, she didn't really say nothing. It was more a situation like I still made it work. I still improvised. Like obviously, okay, if I couldn't get up in this position, I just like use my she still came like maybe 3 or 4 times, but that was just like off just foreplay. It wasn't off my actual
right
my dick. So,
right. I mean, well, yeah.
Anytime I have.
No, I was gonna say, listen, man, shit happens, but I don't understand how you 18 years old. You understand what I'm saying? And this shit is going on. So if it keeps happening, your ass need to go to the doctor fast. That don't even sound right. That's insane. Like your shit should be getting hard when the wind blows, nigga. What the fuck you mean? 18? Come on, man, stop.
No, that's right. That's why honestly, like I was listening to the live. I'm like, this got to be a fluke. Like I didn't really put too much thought into it, but like you obviously experienced it, numerous times. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's like this is gonna happen along my journey. Like,
they said you drinking too much lean. That's what they say. That's what they say you fucking up. So stop drinking that. Stop drinking that lean, and you'll be all right. All right, Colin.
All right. So just don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You be all right. You be all right. All right. You motherfuckers is wild out here. Oh my god. All right. So the free calls have been used up. So guys, call up, donate $5 or more. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. So let me see what these questions are saying real quick. Let me see what some of these questions are saying. He said, based on your experience, how true or false is the idea of fine-ass women being a bit rude or disagreeable, bitchy to guys trying to holler? Well, it's not about a chick being fine or nothing. A chick could be bitchy or rude, right? Because that's how she responds to dudes she don't like. You understand what I'm saying? So there's some women who they're going to be bitchy and rude, whether you think they fine or not. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like your ass, and that's just how they respond. You see what I'm saying? But, those type of chicks, you ain't got to pay them no mind. You just keep that shit pushing. You said, I was in the Masculine Identity membership a month ago for $1. If I join again today, will I pay $1 again, or will I pay the regular price? So if you're in it for $1, how's you in it one? So if you're in it for $1 a month ago, right? So you're trying to tell me you deleted it already? What are you talking about? You understand? So if you're in it for $1, stay on the shit and then just continue on the joint. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be trying to be cheap and fucking be like, oh, I'm gonna be on it for $1 and I'm gonna wait 29 days, then delete it, and then try to join it for $1 again. Come on, fam, stop it. Stop the nonsense. But you guys have 2 days left, so make sure you get up on that shit. Said, but ain't that low class women that do that? That do what? You got to call in New England. Do what? What do low class women do? Tell me what low class women do, because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. If you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat. I will get to the questions. So it says, so you're saying a woman can't tell a guy that has game that she needs an emotional connection to smash, and it's up to the guy not to believe that? Well, yeah, if you see, okay, if a woman says, I need emotional connection, if a woman says, I need to get to know you more, if a woman says, I'm not like that, or any of those things, understand she's lying to you, and she's saying that because she's not that attracted to you. It's that simple. You feel what I'm saying? So let's go to 347. 347, what's popping? Who this?
What's good, Lucario? D calling from Queens.
What up? Did you donate?
I thought I was getting the free call.
Nah, the free calls is over, motherfuckers. Y'all need to donate, man. Hit that donate, call right back, my brother. All right, man. Listen, y'all gotta stop being cheap. I'm telling y'all need to stop being cheap. Y'all need to invest in the game, people. Stop it. Yo, motherfuckers. That's probably, you guys got to understand something. Being cheap is not just about money. That actually goes with your entire fucking life. That's how that works. Because it's a mentality of how you're trying to get something for nothing. And that's going to always make you lose. All right, let's go to 832. Let's go to 832. 832 is popping. Who this?
Chilling. This is Jay from Houston. I'm going to turn this on YouTube.
Hold on. Yeah. Are you on the speakerphone?
I'm in the car. It's connected to my car.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Crazy on your ear?
Yeah, I can hear you. You good.
Okay.
You good. So did you donate?
Yeah, I sent like 6 or 5.
Okay, I see you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Hey, Lucario, man. Like, what's your thoughts on, like, I know you talked about it before and stuff like that, you know, complimenting a woman or, you know, just giving her some positive energy. Like, what's your thoughts on walking to a random girl in the spot, be like, hey, I was upstairs, I ran down the staircase because you was the finest motherfucker in here. I just had to stop what I'm doing to come talk to you. Like, what's your thoughts on giving that type of, like, energy to a woman? What's your thoughts on that?
See, this is the thing. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what you're saying. It matters who's saying it. So a lot of you guys think, I don't want to compliment a woman or tell her that I think she's hot or whatever the hell, because you think, if I tell her that, then she's gonna, look at me like, I'm sweating her and then she's not gonna like me and all that other stupid shit. It's about who's saying it. It's not about what's being said. So I'll give you a perfect example. Let's say a woman, right? Or let's say a guy, let's just say for example, let's say a guy's mom says, "Oh, you're handsome." Right? And then he's like, all right, whatever, because you're my mom. So who gives a shit? You tell me, yeah, you're supposed to tell me, who gives a shit? But then let's say a really hot girl approaches him and says, hey, I think you're really handsome. So she said the same thing his mom said, but it's because she said it that it makes a difference. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So now what happens is if I go up to a woman and I compliment her, right, and she's attracted to me, she's going to be interested because I'm saying it. I could have said the same shit 10 other niggas said, but it's because it's coming from me. It's different now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That's what it's really about. So a lot of guys think, man, I can't say this to the girl. No, it's because if you think that means that you think what you're saying is making her like you instead of who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's ridiculous. Yeah. You see what I mean?
Yeah. No doubt. I just felt like, you go buy a car, you're in a dealership, you never want to come off as like you just so eager for the car, like walking in like, oh my God, the Ferrari, I'm running about. Like I always feel like you don't want to show your hand like crazy in any situation. You know what I mean?
Why?
I was kind of like, well, with the car situation, if you showing like crazy high interest, like oh my God, like
doesn't the car dealership want to sell you the car?
Oh, of course, but I feel like when they know that you got like well, I guess it's a win-win because he feel like oh shit, like this may be an easy sell. Right. I don't really gotta like do too much pitching,
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So now let's say the salesman, right, comes to you and you're acting like you don't want the car, and now he has to try to sell you on the car. Now, let's say you really don't like the car, or let's say you don't have the money and you don't want the car. So now you're acting like you don't want it, but you really don't want it. But he don't know that. Do you see what I'm saying? So now he has to go through the back and forth and give you the pitch and all this other shit, only for you to still say no. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that even if the sales guy is trying to, even if you're acting all this the way you're acting, the sales guy still needs to, he still wants to sell the goddamn car. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you don't actually want it. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you're coming in and saying, man, I want the car, and he's like, cool, I want to sell you the car. So you're getting what you want, I'm getting what I want. So what's the issue?
But then if you wanted to kind of like, you know, I guess if your game is, all right, I see it for 50, I want to talk the nigga down to like 42.
Mm-hmm.
If you come in there with that high interest, if you come in with that super duper high interest, it might.
But then that means you don't really want the car.
No, you want the car. You're just trying to find a bargain. You trying to get
right. Listen to me. That's the trying to get a bargain means you don't want it. Do you understand what I'm saying? To want it means to want it. I don't care how much it costs. Give me it. I want it. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're trying to get a bargain, you don't really want it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. So see, when I teach you guys how to deal with women and interact with women, I'm teaching you to only really pay attention to and attract the women who are 100% interested in you. This is why I tell guys, if you're into hooking up with a girl and having sex with her and you want to do that, just let her know. Why? Because the women who actually want to do that will do it. You know who's not going to do it and who's going to give you friction? The women who's trying to bargain with you. They're like, well, how about you take me to dinner first? How about we get to know each other first? You see how that works? See, she's trying to bargain with you because she don't really want the dick.
Yo, I was just going to ask your ass,
see what I'm saying?
When it comes to like, I was just going to ask you, like, when you think the word negotiation coming to a woman, you think it's already going downhill?
Yes. See, there should be no negotiation. It's just you stating what you want or seduction. Those are the only two things you need to do. Either just letting them direct, this is what it is, this is what I want, now you respond. Or seduction, which means is a little bit more advanced, which means that, see, seduction would be the guy coming into the car dealership. And he's like, shit, yo, I really want this car really bad, but you know, this is my last $10,000 and I'm kind of nervous just spending it all on this car, but I want it so bad. So the seduction is where the salesman says, hey, listen, you know, life is short, right? It's only 10 G's, but this car right here, this is a classic. It's not going to be here long. So if you don't get it today, you know, it may not be here next time. So I think if you really want this, you should get this now. That's him helping you and guiding you to do what you really want, but you have a little bit of fear there, a little bit of something that's giving that resistance, but you actually want it. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's seduction. Okay. But what I'm saying is that if somebody is trying to give you the bargain or trying to get a bargain, they don't really want that shit. They're trying to get it for the low, or they're trying to get some other things happening, because what happens is the desire is not that strong to just go and make it happen and to do the things you need to do to get that thing.
No doubt. Hey man, I sent you $5 while we was talking. I heard everything you saying, make a whole lot of sense. I got one last question, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, did you get it?
Oh yeah, I got it. Appreciate it. Go ahead.
All right, cool. No doubt. Hey, would you say, like, back in the day, your game was kind of like about, like, you know, I'm going to present myself, you know, the best that I can, whatever, and I'm going to go be confident and talk to women. But do you feel like your game was pretty much like, hey, I'm looking for women that's interested in me and what I'm about? If not, I don't have nothing else further to say. Would you say that was kind of like your game?
Yeah, that's basically what I do. That's basically what it is. Because what happens is anything outside of that is just wasting time. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times what happens is guys who have weak game waste time.
Yeah.
Because what they're doing is they're trying to delay the no, or they're trying to manipulate a situation in order to get something that they shouldn't really be even engaging with, because that's not really a person, that's not a woman that actually wants to deal with them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because no real shit. I rarely hear in your conversation you be like, hey, you know, so what made you come to the spot? Oh, okay, you like the DJ? Oh, okay, you like the club? Yo, where you park? Did you valet? Like, I don't hear you talk about that, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I do feel like, man, you know what, Lucario's more so the type of cat that's like, you know what, I like what I see. I'm interested. Give me a call around 7. Like the niggas in and out.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm on a date or something, I'll still have like conversation. But what it is that if I just meet a girl in the street, it's like 30 seconds. You understand what I'm saying? Like just real quick. It's like, hey, because the reason why it's so quick, because I know that either she's going to be interested or not. It does not take a woman a long time to figure it out. She's not going to be there and say, hey, do I like this guy? Should I give him my number? Every time when it seems like a woman is, giving resistance, or she feel like she got to think about it or blah, 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 that means she's not really feeling it. She don't really, like a woman basically should be hell yes. You understand what I'm saying? If it ain't hell yes, it's no. It's really that simple.
Real shit, man.
All
I
right.
appreciate it, man. Keep doing your thing, Lucario.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, man. All right. So we're going to go to 470 and then 954. So 470 is popping. Who this?
Yo, this is Jackson. I called in like 10 minutes ago. I donated.
All right. Appreciate it. All right. So what's going on?
Like, I had another question to ask. But I was just taking it as a free call. But my question was basically, based off like the situation I just had, it was like, what is? Could you answer this? My question: what is boyfriend energy? And could you give an example?
So boyfriend.
Example of what I did.
Okay.
Relates to it.
Okay. So boyfriend energy is anything that you're doing outside of sex. Hold on, 954. Okay. But put yourself on mute for a second. 954. Put yourself on mute. Right. So basically anything non-sexual. So if you're watching TV, talking on the phone, fucking taking a shower together, eating food, watching Netflix, having conversations about your day, all of that shit is boyfriend energy.
Okay, so like after I basically did what I did, like I'm not gonna lie, like we was cuddling for like about 15 minutes. Like that's a no.
Yes, that's a no. No cuddling, no spooning, no spending the night, no caressing her face, no letting her draw fucking shit in your chest, none of that shit.
Okay, so just straight.
Like this is basically what it is. This is basically what it is. She comes to your house at 4 p.m. You say, hey, what's up? How you doing? You give her a hug and shit. You say, hey, how's your week? She's like, oh, my week is good. Oh, my week is good. Cool. By 4:05, you're in the fucking room. Y'all kissing. Y'all having sex. Let's say the sex ends at 4:45, 4:30 or whatever. Y'all getting dressed. See you later. That's it. That's your relationship.
Okay.
Anything else outside of that, boyfriend energy. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you.
I'm trying to make it exclusively like fuck buddy. So and also I heard another thing you said like y'all shouldn't be talking throughout the week. It should just be you just fuck, and then like I'm gonna hit you up a week later and then we're gonna do it again. Like you don't have no type of
no conversation. No, this is like no conversation. So let's say she come over tomorrow, right? Y'all hook up, right? Yeah. And then you call her again maybe Thursday or text her, hey, what's up? You free tomorrow? She's like, yeah. She come over, y'all fuck, and then you repeat the process. So there's no calling during the week, no texting during the week. The only time y'all texting or calling each other is to set up the next time to fuck. Now, what I'm telling you is you ain't gonna be able to do this because you in love with this chick. So it's a wrap for you. I'm telling you. So and on top of that,
I met her like a week ago, man.
You said what?
I said I met her like a week ago.
This a new girl you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, a new girl. Okay, I thought you were talking about the old girl. Okay. So
No. This is the same girl, but the same girl I told you about like 15 minutes ago. But I met her in like a week ago.
I'm confused. Didn't you say y'all was fucking with each other for 5 years?
No, it's the wrong call.
Oh, it's somebody else. Okay, my bad. I thought it was the same nigga. Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
I'm the one who couldn't get it up.
Okay, this is different. Okay, so this chick just smashing. That's it, bro. That's it. All right.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Right, that makes sense. So no boyfriend. All right, appreciate it.
All right, appreciate the call, bro. All right, so let's go to 954. 954 was popping. Who this?
Hey, Lucario, this is Daniel from Hialeah, Florida.
What's going on? Did you donate though?
I'm trying to. Why the button's not working? Man. My phone is like.
Why are you lying? Why? Hold on, let me.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
All right, you got you got one question because what's the name? Wait, hold on. Because
I'm gonna try to send. I'm
Colby
literally pressing pay, but my touchscreen is messed up on my phone.
All right, so you got one. You got one free donation because Colby has sent something. Go ahead.
Okay, Sugarcoat, I want to ask you this. So, I binge watch you. I try to be like as sharp as I can and be like masculine and everything. I just want to ask you, like, I was never like a player, like meaning I never hooked up with like hundreds of girls or whatever.
What?
I watch your videos.
You lie. Stop it. Are you serious? You troll. You told. You've never been a player? How? This is crazy. Go ahead.
Like I never hooked. Like for example, I've watched your videos and you've said like, oh, I've hooked up with like hundreds of girls. So my numbers are in the single digits. Okay, and like now the good news is they were always like good quality. Like women who respected me, submissive, etc. But why is it that like if you give women like boyfriend energy, like it doesn't like so as an example, like I never was one to like rush sex or all that. I really truly like, okay, let me get to know you and stuff. But if you even mention friend zone, like fuck that. I'm not doing that. Okay. If you mention other guys, no. But I like even if I'm not getting play like that, like let's just say like I'm hydrated, I'm good, but like so my question is like, do you think it's just not in me to like sleep with a bunch of women? Like is every guy different? Like
well, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you want to sleep with a bunch of women? Huh?
It's like the thought of it sounds cool, but like actually doing it, I don't know. And I'll tell you something else. Like the way I guess how I'm built, like hypothetically, if I'm having sex with you, it's because I binge watch your videos. Like if I'm having sex, it's for pleasure or to like make kids. So it's like if I'm having sex, it's because hypothetically I would have a family. So again, my numbers are in the single digits. The women I did like sleep with, it was to a point where I met their families, I this and that. Like it was something strong and real. So it's like
yeah. So yeah. Abel asked the perfect question. How old are you?
28.
28. Okay. So maybe you're just the type of guy who wants, one chick, be monogamous, have a family and all the other shit, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't see other women as well,
So
makes sense, but
so my thing is, okay. So what do you want though? Do you want to see other women or do you want to be like this one woman type of guy? Like what are you trying to do?
Like I'm really introverted, so like I don't really go out and like meet people like that. I kind of enjoy my own company.
But I'm asking you, what do you desire? So meaning, do you desire to be with one woman, have a kids with her, to get a family and all that stuff, or do you desire, really going out there and making shit happen, or is it both? Like what do you desire, man?
I guess like I really enjoy my own company, and I guess like if I meet women, right, like I guess with me it's just slower, it's like I meet you, cool, we can go on a lot of dates, now I'm not gonna, the moment I sense you're on some bullshit trying to string me along, I'm gonna cut you off. Like I'm hydrated.
But the thing is you still haven't said what you want to do, bro. You just you're talking like around things. You're like, oh, well, I kind of like this and I like that. But I'm like, when it comes to, if you had to choose, do you want to hook up with women? Like right now, if you had a choice that you had to choose right now, would it be hooking up with girls, dating, doing all that other stuff? Or would it be trying to find one woman and have a family? Which one?
I'd say find one woman and have a family. But, and let me just say, you are going to meet people as you go on. So it's normal to have desires as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But what I'm saying is, what it sounds like to me is that you're trying to, you want the one woman family type of situation. Right. And
yeah,
so, right. And so what I'm saying is this.
And the only thing stopping And the only thing stopping me from having a kid is just like the finances. Really, I have two inventions. Hopefully they pop, and I can get wealthy. But I'm not there yet. So it's like I've had those talks, like, oh, kids. I'm like, hang on, I don't have the money right yet. Let me get there.
You know what I think you should do? Are you on the masculine identity membership?
I'm not.
Nigga, it's only 2 days left. You can get on it for $1. So after you get off this phone, fix your phone so that it could work and go to masculineidentitymembership.com and join for $1. Okay, you have 2 days to join for $1, but you'll be on there for 30 days for $1. That's it. So I'm telling you, you need it ASAP because you need to figure your shit out, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. You're kind of like all over the place with what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, you guys do mention though, like quality over quantity, and I always had good quality, even though it's single digits. But honestly, I'm astonished by, just watching you and such. You say you've been with hundreds of girls, man. That is I don't know if I applaud you or not, but like that's
caller.
Wow,
it's not in you. I'm telling you, it has to be in you. That ain't in you. For some of you, because some guys is not in y'all to want to. Because this is the thing. You might want it, but it's not in you to make it happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like a person who sees an entrepreneur who's really rich. You're like, man, that would be awesome to have millions of dollars and run my own company, but it's not really in you because you might just be a 9-to-5 guy. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, even though this looks cool, I may not be the guy who can actually do that thing. You understand what I'm saying?
In the car, I don't know if you remember me or not. Like I'm definitely like an entrepreneur. I have my two inventions and everything, but I guess with women, I'm just, I don't know how to explain it.
Listen,
but like I said,
all I'm telling you is find you a nice young lady and marry her and invite me to the wedding. All right. So I'm saying. All right, bro. I appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So guys, call up 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. My bad. I'm telling you the wrong number. It's 646-481-3901. I'm telling you the wrong fucking number. My bad. He says some dudes are just meant to be workers bees and other dudes are meant to be boss. I'm telling you, the shit got to be in you. And guys, we have you guys can call it. We have 2 more questions that you guys can do for free. So if you guys want to call up, because we had a shout out to Jay Walker sent a donation for you guys, and I think it was one other person who had sent something for you guys. And I think Michael sent something for you guys. So if you guys want to call up, you guys can call up. You feel what I'm saying? So we can make it happen. But yeah, guys, remember, get up on that masculine identity membership. Only 2 days left. And you can join for $1. $1. That is it. $1. If you guys are not on this for $1, y'all are insane. Y'all are insane. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are insane. You see what I'm saying? You got to get up on this. So guys, what time is it? We're probably going to go another maybe 15 minutes. So if you guys want to call up, now is the time. You got two free calls. So if you guys want to call up, now is the time. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see what some of these questions are saying as we're waiting for people to call in. Let me see. Where was we at? It says guys really have feelings about people they don't even know before they meet her. What? Hold on. Guys really have feelings about people they don't even know before they meet. I'm confused. Gotta call up. Why do I like women who give me resistance a little while talking and attracting women? I get bored when it's too easy. Usually what happens is in a lot of cases, you liking the resistance and all that other stuff, right, is in some form or fashion, I don't want to say it because it's going to sound fucked up, but it's like a sickness. You understand? You know how like you hear people say, "Oh, people want what they can't have," right? That's a sickness. To want something because you can't have it. Because now it's not that you actually want the thing, you just want it because you can't have it. That's a sickness. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't actually want it. You want to get it because that's the thing that's going to make you feel good about yourself. So you're chasing, some sort of validation. You understand what I'm saying? All right, let me see. I think we have somebody calling in now. Let's go to 417. 417, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, this is Brandon Alexander. So yeah, I was just making a comment, Lucario, about like one of the lies where you said that to shield guys' feelings, like a woman won't admit like her body count or whatever, which I think is stupid for guys to have feelings about that. That's all I was saying. Pretty much. Like, really? Like that's what they really have feelings about?
Right. Yeah. Well, guys, they basically feel some type of way about that because they connect that to being worried about women being promiscuous within a relationship, which has nothing to do with a woman's body count. Them talking about women not being able to pair bond, which has nothing to do with a woman's body count.
Yeah,
all that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just surprised. It's like, really, what I gotta say is like you don't even know these people that she's met before you, so you're gonna have feelings about a guy that she met in middle school and all that. It's like, really?
Yeah. Well, you know how these modern males are. That's how it works with these guys. You know what I'm saying? But anything else?
Yeah. No, that was it. I just wanted to make a small comment on that. But I'm tuning into the show, just riding along.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
Yeah, you too. Sorry.
All right, cool. So let's go. We're gonna go to 248. 248. What's popping? Who this?
What's going on, Lucario? This is Pax.
Pax,
Can
what's
you hear me
going
okay?
on? Yes, sir. Did you donate?
Yeah. No, I remember you said you still had that free call.
Oh, the free call. Okay, cool. So what's going on?
All right, I had a question. So, I'm just out here playing the field. I'm not looking for relationships. It's strictly for sex for me. Sometimes I do, I'll be honest, I do lie. I kind of lead women on to get sex and stuff like that.
Oh,
but, that's what I do. But, I know it's not cool, but like, here's my question. I've noticed though, it's sometimes where it's like, I can go each week. I'm knocking out a new girl, or sometimes 2 in 1 week. Then I'll have a dry spell. And I'm just I want your advice. How can I get it up more consistently to where, at least once a week, I'm knocking off a new woman?
Well, the thing is that you have to basically build up a roster, right? And so what happens when you smash these women? Why don't you try to retain that situation?
I mean, I do, but a lot of times, so like, for rosters, I use like Hinge mostly. That's my go-to one at Tinder or Facebook dating. But, a lot of times, like if I smash, they'll tell me stuff like, "Oh, I'm embarrassed. I let you hit on the first night," or I guess they block me. So I go, all right, I'm off to the next one. So
okay, so wait, hold on. So you're lying to the women to get them smashed, though, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's why you can't. That's why you can't get a roster, my nigga.
Oh no, I get it. I mean, you got to keep. But Hinge, there's always new women on there and stuff.
Right, but call it. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because you're lying or manipulating or doing some other shit to try to get the sex. What happens is that you're attracting women who are having sex with you based on the lie. So let's say, for example, you're acting like you want more than sex. You want a relationship or whatever the fuck. So what happens is you have sex with the woman. The woman is like, oh shit, I fucked this guy. I'm embarrassed because, I don't want to do him too quick because now he's not going to take me seriously. And then she's going to run off and not want to fuck with you. So what I'm saying is that if you're honest, that's how you're going to have a roster of women who want to have sex with you, because those women are coming into the interaction knowing that it's about sex.
Right. I mean, I agree with you on that. I definitely feel like, the game and stuff like that. But for me, it's like, for example, this one woman I bagged, she was from Brazil, beautiful. I like my tall women and stuff. Bagged her the first day I met her on Facebook dating. And she said exactly what you said. But I feel like if I would have been honest about it, she would have wanted me taking her on dates and meeting her kid and all this lame stuff.
No, but why would she want you to do that if you honest about just one sex? I don't make any sense.
No, I'm saying she wouldn't have done it then.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if I didn't gas her up and get her in that headspace,
she wouldn't have done what?
No, she would be like, "Oh no, you're just like every other dude. I'm not trying to sleep around." Like if you look at these women's profiles, all they say is, "I'm not trying to hook up. I don't want to have money." You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. That's your problem. You are not going to be able to maintain women because you're a liar. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's really simple. All you need to do is let women know this is what you want. Are there going to be women that's going to be like, nah, I'm not trying to do that? Absolutely. Right? So what happens is you want to repel those women. You want those women to be like, hell no, because you want the other women who's going to say hell yes because they want sex, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it seems like a lot more women want relationships and all that.
Who gives a fuck?
To just get it out, you know what I'm saying?
Caller, why do you care? Yeah. Why don't you just find the women who want to fuck? There's a lot of women who want to fuck. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, I know you know this better than me, but it seems like they all want to be dated and, hear sweet nothings. But if you come out and like, hey, let me just bust it up real quick, it's like, nope, that's not me, that's not me, that's not me.
Yeah, because you're not straight. Because you're not doing it.
I got no matches. Huh?
I say because you're not doing it. That's why.
No, I tried it like for a minute, and I'm like, all right, I'm not getting no matches.
Right, tell me what you do. Tell me what you did.
Huh?
Tell me what you did.
Oh, I switched up my whole profile on Hands Tinder. I'm like, look here, I'm not trying to be a man. I'm here just to slang it. Hey, come through. I got my own spot. I can drive.
You said that on the app?
Yeah.
What, in your bio?
Yeah.
And you didn't kick you off yet?
Nah. I didn't say like I'm trying to slang dick. I just told him like I'm slanging it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't make it like too explicit, they ain't gonna kick you out. Nah.
Okay, so now were you getting messages? Were you getting matches?
Nah, I didn't match for like 5 days straight. I was like, all right, I gotta go back to that Mr. Nice Guy stuff because keeping it 100 ain't working.
Right, but you did. But this is what I'm saying. So caller. See, the problem is that you are saying all of this stuff on Hinge and Bumble and in the bio, right? So when women see that, they're gonna be like, I ain't fucking with this nigga, right? But what happens is that you need to know, because when you're doing it online, it's a different thing than when you're doing shit in person. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So what happens is that if you're online, right? And again, I teach this, guys. This is why I tell y'all motherfuckers. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No, I'm not.
Nigga, you get your ass on the Bad Boy membership yesterday. This is why I tell you guys, I have a program called How to Take Pictures That'll Get You Laid on Online Dating Sites. And I have another one called How to Send Messages That'll Get You Laid on Online Dating Apps. The problem is that your pictures, right, are not sexually attractive enough. And I already know this. And you don't know how to write a sexually provocative bio. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why you're not getting the matches on the dating apps for the women who will have sex with you. Because even the women who are saying, hey, I want something serious. Hey, I'm looking for the one and all that other stuff. Those women will still match with you and talk to you if your profile is sexually enticing. You see what I'm saying? But you don't know how to write a sexually enticing profile.
Okay, and you said Bad Boys membership, you'll go through all that with me?
Badboymembership.com. Get on that. I have 4 programs on online dating, and I teach you how to do that on all the programs.
Okay, all right, for sure. Hey, look, I'll make sure I get on it tomorrow.
All right, man. Stop lying, nigga. Start telling the truth, all right?
No, look, all right, whenever I'm talking to my brothers, man, I always keep it 100, man.
All right, man.
It's on the ladies I tell lies to, but I'm going to get on it tomorrow.
All right, bro. All right, man. I'm going to holler at you. Peace. Later. All right, so guys, let me kill these phone lines and shit real quick. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me because I think somebody else donated. I don't know if they're gonna call in a second. So I'm gonna go through these questions and then we're gonna wrap this shit up. Let me see. Hold on. Where was we at? So what should you do if you can't get it up? Well, one, you got to figure out if it's an actual problem as far as like you really can't get it up because it's just, something physically happening, or you got to see if it's just some mental shit where, you're psyching yourself out, you got anxiety and all that other stuff. Those are two different things. So you got to figure out what's going on. And sometimes you might just have to go to the doctor to get checked out to see what's going on with you. All right, it says, a woman on Bumble told me directly she wanted to smash, and she told me she was a virgin without me asking her. Did she volunteer that info because she thought I was a bitch or for me to not judge her? Well, the thing is that, yes, she probably saw you and was like, oh, he looking at the type of nigga that needs this information. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, what chick on a dating app is a virgin telling you she want to smash? That's what I want to know, Chris. Sound like you made that shit up. You see what I'm saying? Can we send you videos or articles to critique? Also, would you put up timestamps for your videos? Well, yeah, you can send it to ask Mr. Locario at gmail.com. Ask Mr. Locario at gmail.com. And I need to hire somebody to do that timestamp shit because that should take, forever. Why you don't believe in lying to women when they do it all the time? I don't get it, sir. Because I'm a man and I don't do shit just because women do it. You know what I'm saying? Again, like we always say this, women suck dick. So are you going to suck dick too? Because women do it all the time? You understand? They said, I done been in relationships with bitches that lied for no reason when they would openly say, I don't care about shit. What do you mean? I'm confused. You got to call in. I'm confused by the question. I got to call in because I'm like, what? What about women don't lie or tell the truth? They just say how they feel in a moment. Wouldn't that apply to some of these sayings, meaning they aren't lies, but simply how they feel currently? Well, yeah, that's what Miles is talking about when he was saying that women are going to go based on their feelings. And even when they're trying to protect your feelings, they're going based on their feelings because at the moment they're feeling like expressing themselves that way is going to benefit them. You see what I'm saying? Do you think it's okay to give a woman the benefit of the doubt if she cancels the first date but is willing to reschedule? I give the benefit because usually if they are uninterested, I get ghosted. Well, this is the thing. You can do that if you want. I wouldn't do it. I just charge your ass to the game. You understand what I'm saying? I would charge her ass to the game. I'm like, I'm good. We're done. You understand what I'm saying? It's over and move on to the next chick. Because usually what happens is most times when women cancel dates, right? Especially if it's a first date type shit. Like if it was a chick where, we've been smashing for 3 months, then we've been like going out and smashing for the next 3-4 months, and it's been like 7 or 8 months, and then we decided to like go out one night, and then she's like, "Oh, hey, I'm so sorry, I got to cancel. Can we do another date?" I would do that with her because she's earned that. She's been consistent, right? A chick on a first date, you can't be fucking up and we haven't even met yet. So if you fucking up, I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. I'm like, I'm good. So notice women make jokes about guys that are uncut, calling it turtleneck. Would it make sense to get cut or just find the women who likes you enough no matter if your D is cut or not? What? Oh, you talking about getting circumcised? Like, what are we talking about? Bro, just listen, the same rules apply. Get with chicks who fucking like you, bro. That's like, what are we talking about? Yeah, niggas is hilarious with this shit. All right, it says, can you take boyfriend energy back once it's given? No. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't. I mean, you can take it back, but it's going to be drama. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. All right, it says, if you exchange numbers with a woman and tell her to call you, she doesn't, would you make a attempt to still reach out? No. Because if you gave her explicit instructions to call you, then she should call you. You understand what I'm saying? That means she'll know how to follow directions. Can there be a healthy manipulation and toxic manipulation? Healthy as in, you know, I'm the best option in the city for you, and toxic manipulation as in, you should do a threesome because it helps you. What? Bruh, I'm confused here. You gotta call in. I'm confused with that shit. What does it mean when a girl tries to force the dynamic in her favor and tries to make you her boyfriend? Should you charge her immediately if she does that? No, you don't need to do that because she's supposed to do that. It's up to you to decide what's supposed to go down. This is why you're the leader. You understand? So yeah, she's gonna try to get you to make her your girl, or she's gonna try to get you to, be her boyfriend and all that other shit. Oh, where's this going? And I think we should be together and all, right? But it's up to you to let her know, hey, look, this is what's going down. Now, if you let her know what's going down and she's still bugging you and acting crazy, then you gotta be like, listen, we gotta call this a day because you acting too crazy right now. You understand what I'm saying? Why would I want a girl with a high count if I didn't participate in promiscuity? If you didn't participate, I mean, well, listen, if you ain't doing that, then that makes sense. So the only niggas that should be talking about women should have a low body count is niggas with low body counts. Like, you should be a nigga who ain't fucking. Like, if you fucking, don't be talking about, I need a chick with a low body count. Fuck out of here. You feel what I'm saying? All right, last question here. A new chick says, I don't communicate. I'm brief and only plan meetups. She ghosted me. LOL. Well, good. That shows you she wasn't really interested in you like that. Because the thing is that when a woman is really feeling you, right? She's down for how you do things. When she's not, what happens is that she wants you to do things on her terms. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. So she's really feeling you, right? And you just hit her up to plan a date. She'd just be like, oh, I'm so excited to see him on a date. If she tried to reach out and communicate with you and you're not really communicating with her back, or you say, hey, listen, I don't really like to do this texting back and forth, but I'm looking forward to seeing you on the day. She'd be like, okay, cool. And she'll just accept that. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? All right, so guys, listen, I'm about to wrap this shit up. Make sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Make sure you get that shit. Appreciate everybody who donated and who donated for other people. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys. Also, make sure, remember, it's the final days of the Masculine Identity Membership. 2 days left to get on the summer sale. 2 motherfucking days left to get on the summer sale of the Masculine Identity Membership. Also, make sure you guys get tickets to the Game Kings 2 screening. Let me play this real quick. Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yeah. Make sure you guys go get that shit cracking. Make sure you get that going, man. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Join the Bad Boy membership where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Remember, we got the new program, 10 Rules for Giving Women Your Time and Attention. I'm telling you, you guys need to get this shit now. I'm telling you, this program right here is going to teach you how important your time is and your attention is and how you need to use it correctly. So make sure you guys go to Bad Boy membership and get that right there. All right. So, yeah, man, that is pretty much it. Me and Miles will be on later today for the Friday show. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys, get that shit going. Make sure you guys check us out at 4:15 today, later today. And yeah, we'll make it happen. All right. So appreciate all y'all. And I will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going
I
out.
can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.